Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new review video. That's all that I do. But anyways, so for today we have the Natasha Denona bronze palettes. Feels like I'm just filming review videos. I really don't know why I'm filming a lot of videos, but I just somehow feel that I'm reviewing and doing a lot of new I'm doing a lot of review videos. Anyways, for today we have the Natasha Denona bronze palette. She has the bronze palette, eyeshadow palette, as well as the face palette. She has the 3 lip glosses, but I just got the bronze eyeshadow palette because the face palette looked a little bit too deeper for my skin tone, and I don't want something which I will not use and it will be just in my collection. Really don't want that because there are, I think, 2 shades which might be deeper for my skin tone. So, and obviously I'm not going out, so I won't be bronzing my face that much that I need that palette. I mean, I have bronzers for that, so I just didn't purchase the face palette as well as the lip gloss because I am not just a big fan of those, so I just didn't buy the lip glosses. I just got the Natasha Denona palette. So we have that. We'll do reviews, swatches, tutorial, everything. There will be everything. Obviously you know how my review video goes, so without wasting, let's begin. And if you're new here to my channel, my name is Sharmeen. I do makeup related videos, tutorials, reviews. I mean, I'm saying this in every video, but I need to because you guys need to know that. So do subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm uploading a video. I'm uploading like now I'm just uploading it like 4 times: Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Saturdays. I have to actually start vlogging because I haven't vlogged since after Ramzan's, and I need to start uploading weekly vlogs. Honestly, I'm just not doing anything much that I should be vlogging, so I'm really not doing it because I don't want you guys to just be bored. Anyways, let's dive in the video because it's gonna be long. So firstly we have the Natasha Denona bronze eyeshadow palette. This is, I mean, it looks very pretty. I don't have any other gold palette or any other big palettes from Natasha Denona, so this is my first bronze gold palette from her. I had got the Love palette that is more of reds, pinks, berry tones, so I wanted to purchase this because this was in the same price range. So I mean, I think this is the cheapest from the bigger palettes. I mean, the price is cheaper and the packaging is also a bit cheaper. The cheapest one is the tiny ones which you get for 5 pans, but that is too tiny. I mean, I think this is a better deal in this price range, so I got this because I love the formula and I love the eyeshadows. They are really good, and the metallics are, I mean, they are beautiful. They are very metallic, shimmery, and I mean, it looks pretty good. And as soon as I saw this palette, I really wanted that, and it was like I wanted to order it the day it released. So I wanted to order I actually wanted to order few things from Sephora, so I ordered that, and it was, I think, 23rd of June. So, and I ordered that, and I was actually looking when it is gonna release. So it was actually released in the US, but I ordered like at night around 10:30 or 11, and I was actually waiting for this palette, but that it wasn't showing on the website as well as the app. So I thought it might release a little bit late because on Sephora Middle East it releases late, but I'm really happy that it is not releasing as late as it used to be. Now I think they are releasing at the same time it is releasing in the US, so I'm really happy about that because I don't want my reviews to be very late. I ordered whatever I wanted to, and the next morning I saw that it is available, so I had to place another order. But anyways, now it's here. So I got the eyeshadow palette. I'm very excited about this. I know it is a very basic palette, but I wanted it because I don't have any of her golds. I am in love with the gold palette, but that is for like 500 dirhams. I could buy this. That is very expensive, and the bigger palettes is like for around 800 or 900 dirhams. I mean, expensive. So anyways, let's get into the video because it's gonna be long. So let's go, and I'm gonna tell you obviously few basic things about the eyeshadow palette, the face palette and the lip gloss. Obviously I don't have that, but I still want you guys to know because I mean, it is a whole collection, but I am not doing a review on the whole collection. Anyways, in US the eyeshadow palette is for $65, and here on Middle East Sephora website it is for 255 dirhams. I don't think you get Natasha Denona on any other website. You just get it on Sephora Middle East, so you actually have to buy it from Sephora. The face palette is for $55. I mean, as compared to the eyeshadow palette, the face palette is a little bit, I mean not a little bit, too pricey, because that is face palette. I mean the pan size is huge, but still it is for $55. And here on Middle East Sephora website you get it for 215 dirhams. And the lip glosses are for $26. The lip gloss balm, they are for $26. And I think here you get it for like 105 dirhams. I think only 2 shades are available. I couldn't see the third one, so I'm not sure. I mean in store you might be getting all the 3, but I honestly, it is like a lip balm, honestly like a lip balm. I mean the colors might be very pretty, but I'm not, I mean I'm just okay, it's not that great. And I haven't used the lip balms which I got in the last collection, so I didn't purchase that. And the bronze face palette, they are, I mean there are 3 shades which look very very deep, so I just didn't want to buy it because obviously I'm not using it. The Love Glow cheek palette, I use that a lot because it is very very beautiful. I mean the formula is really nice, and I don't know, I'm somehow liking the cream blushes. I really don't know why, but they look really good. That is why I ordered a couple of Fenty Beauty blushes as well, the cream one, because I don't know, somehow it's looking nice. I don't know, as I'm getting older, I mean maybe that is why I'm liking or not, I honestly don't know. Anyways, let's get into the eyeshadow palette. So this is the bronze eyeshadow palette. You get it for $65 to 55 dirhams, and I link all obviously in the description. I'll link all the things in the description below. It will take you to Sephora Middle East page. I am here, so I'm gonna obviously give you Middle East links, but I do also put the brand websites in the description, or other websites also, like Beauty Babe, Beautylish. I mean I don't get anything from the links. I don't make any money. They don't even know me, so please be free to use the links. I do not get any money from that, but I'm gonna list in the description, and I also list the Natasha Denona website link, so you can check it out. The eyeshadow palette has only 15 shades, so these are the 15 new shades packed with Natasha Denona's groundbreaking buttery smooth hydrating eyeshadow formula in entrancing brown and vibrant bronze shades. Provides maximum color payoff with minimal effort, blending seamlessly to achieve vibrant, ultra pigmented, long lasting looks. These rich pressed pigments shadows leave the skin with an optimum texture and comfortable all day wear. Shades and formulas were hand designed by world renowned makeup artist Natasha Denona, with highest quality pure color pigments, dazzling chroma crystals, luminous mineral pearls. The chroma crystals, those are amazing. Buttery smooth hydrating eyeshadow formula wears beautifully on any skin type and skin tone. I mean I love this kind of shades, not coppery type. I mean I love more of bronze shades. I am in love with gold ones, but I mean I really don't have any such gold bronze shade that is eyeshadow palette. That is why I wanted to purchase this specifically, because I love the formula. In the face palette you have the cream blush, you have the cream glow, then you have the super glow bronze powder, so then you have the super glow champagne highlighter. So you have 2 creams and 2 powders in that. And in the lip gloss you have 3 shades: Lip Oh-Phoria gloss and lip balm. You have the shade tan nude, you have the shade caramel and chestnut. So you have lighter, medium and deeper lip gloss shades. So that's that. So I think this is all for the palette. Now let me just show you all the palette. If you see the marks, because I had to actually wipe it off because obviously COVID-19. So this is how the eyeshadow palette looks. If you compare it with the Love palette, it is actually the same. The outer packaging, the outer sleeve is also very same. This was also for 255 dirhams. This is also for 255 dirhams. And at the back of the palette you can see she has given all the names of the eyeshadows, which all are there. So you have that. I'm really sorry, but if you can hear the AC noise, I am very sorry, but it's very hot. And from inside it looks like this. I mean you can see me, you can see my monitor also. I mean the eyeshadow palette is not even focusing. So this is the eyeshadow palette, very beautiful. Actually I mean it's pretty good. I can actually even do my makeup looking at it, because it kind of looks like a mirror. I mean I can actually take selfies with this. I mean it looks pretty good. From inside you have the eyeshadows. You have a huge mirror, which is actually pretty dirty because I haven't even opened it. It is the first time that I'm actually opening it. But you have a huge mirror I mean, you can use the mirror to do your makeup, face makeup, everything. That's pretty good. And then you have the eyeshadows. So you have a bunch of matte shades, and then you have a lot of shimmer metallic shades. I think you have 1 2 3 4 5, you have 5 matte shades, and then you have like 10 of the metallics and chroma crystals. The shade Alloy and True Bronze, True Copper, Silk, I mean those I think are the chroma shades, but those look very, very pretty. It looks actually beautiful. She hasn't added any new formulas, so these are only the shades are new. The formula is pretty same as it was in the Love palettes, and I haven't used any other palettes, but I'm very sure these are the formulas. So now anyways, this was all the basic information that I wanted to give. So I mean, it's like 17 minutes in that. Anyways, now let's get into all the swatches, because I mean, I love watching swatch videos. So let's go. Let's start with all the swatches. So first we have the shade True Copper. Feels amazing, looks amazing. So this is the shade True Copper, nice swatch. Then we have the shade Suntan, which is a pretty nice brown color. Then we have the shade Sundown, nice light warm brown shade, which you can use it in the crease. Then we have the shade Deep Dive. I think even this is a matte shade, but doesn't actually look matte. So there was one more shade like this in her Love palette. It was very similar, but that was also very, very deep. So that is really nice. If you want something to deepen up your look, you have that color. It is not proper matte color. Then we have the shade Rhodium. I don't even think this is matte shade, because it doesn't feel like matte. Okay, so that is not matte. I think this is the shimmer shade. So we have this. Then we have the shade Magma, which is a nice, I mean it is very similar to the top that I'm wearing. It is a matte shade. Then we have the shade High Degree, which is again similar to what I'm wearing, but a metallic shade. Then we have the shade Alloy. This is very pretty. I think I was seeing the swatch of this one on her Insta page, and it looks so beautiful. I mean, that is really stunning. It is not proper golden, but I mean, that's beautiful. Then we have the shade Ridge. All the matte brown shades are very pretty for, I mean, if you want just matte look, you can obviously use those, but these are very, very pretty. Then we have the shade True Bronze. Again, a gorgeous shade. Then we have the shade Gloaming. Then we have the shade Palladium. That is also damn pretty. Then we have the shade Bliss. This is actually duochrome. It has a bunch of pink and golden shimmers to it. Then we have the shade Silk. That is gorgeous. Then lastly we have the matte shade Beach. So these are the swatches. I mean, these swatches went really well. This two, this color, and this four, I mean, they were really pretty. No doubt if you have other eyeshadow palettes from her, because she uses a lot of goldens, copper colors in her palettes. If you have that, I don't think you need it, but I mean, it's a pretty good bronze brown palette. I mean, it is a very basic palette. I was not a very basic person. I wanted to do colorful looks, but I mean, there are days where I want to do basic golden brown eyeshadow palettes, and I really don't have a lot. So this was a really great addition to my eyeshadow palette collection. But I mean, on her Instagram, if you see, I mean, they are so gorgeous eye looks. I mean, she doesn't usually do, like, you know, they really don't look that very sharp kind of cut crease kind of look. I mean, the eyeshadow looks are really nice. They look really good, and I really love watching and looking at her Instagram page and looks. They look really blown out, very grungy kind of eye looks. They are pretty actually good. So anyway, these are the swatches. They went really well. Now I'm just going to remove this off and continue with the eyeshadow tutorial, so that you can obviously enjoy, and then we'll get into my final thoughts, reviews. I mean, we'll get into that. So anyways, let's go. Hi guys, so I'm actually back. I'm done with my tutorial. I did my entire face. Now it's actually review time, so let's go. Obviously, so honestly, I really love the palette. If you saw in my video, I wasn't struggling at all. The mattes blended really nicely. They are very buttery, very smooth. I mean, the shade Deep Dive, you can see little bit of sheen in it, but it really looks very pretty, and that is what I have used to create like a liner kind, but that is also very good color. I mean, she had something similar in the Love palette, but that was more of a mauvey color. This is more of a very deep brown color, but I mean, it's pretty good and I really loved it. But the only thing missing in this palette is a champagne color, or just little bit lighter than these two colors, because the palette really doesn't have any shade to highlight your brow bone, or for your inner corners. I had to use my highlighter as my inner corner shimmer and my brow bone, so that's the only color that is missing. But if you want something for deepening up the corners or for using as an eyeliner, the shade Deep Dive is really pretty. You actually don't need a black color in this palette. The palette in general as a whole, it looks pretty complete, but I mean, it's pretty complete, but if there would have been a light champagne, even light golden color, I mean, it would be bonus. But still, the colors are very pretty. This is pretty much it. I really loved. Not everyone would like it if you already have a bronze basic brown palette, but I didn't actually have this kind of palette. Obviously, I have the Huda Beauty nude palette, I have the Too Faced nude palette, but that is, I don't have the bronze warm colors. These have the warm colors and I really loved it. And honestly, I don't have any other Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes, so I really was interested in buying this palette because other palettes are very expensive. There are two kind of 5-pan eyeshadows. There is one which is very tiny, and there is one more which is slightly bigger but only has 5 shades, but it is expensive. But this comes for $65, I think. I actually forgot the price. This comes for $65, but you get 15 shades, so that is plus point. So I really love this size of eyeshadow palette because they are pretty good to even travel with. Nobody is traveling, I say that in every video, but I mean this is a nice compact palette. Those are very tiny, so I like the price point and of this palette, and I mean I can afford this palette to buy. The other palettes are very expensive. I really love the formulas of the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. When I had actually reviewed the first palette, I wanted it not to work because I mean once you know the formula, once you start liking some formula, you really want to buy everything. So I really didn't want it to work, but it worked really well. So I had to buy this palette because it was pretty good. I don't really have anything as such in my palette, so I am really loving it. And if you're a desi girl, palette is really great to create bridal looks. I mean it has a bunch of golden, champagne, bronze shades, so you can create beautiful bridal looks as well. So I mean I really love the palette. It is a nice compact palette. I mean specifically the shade Deep Olive, I really loved it. The shade Silk is purely metallic, I mean purely, but the shade True Bronze is I think the chroma one, which she has explained in the description. But in general I really love the palette. If you have other eyeshadow palettes which are very similar to this, you really don't need another palette in your collection with similar shades, with similar tones. But if you want to try out, obviously this is a great palette, and if you just want to buy it, I mean it's a great palette. I mean I really don't want to give a negative review just because I am doing a review. It is a good palette, so I'm obviously gonna say it's a good palette. It is expensive, obviously. If you don't want to buy it now, wait for the sale whenever it is gonna happen. There might be some sale, I'm not sure, but in US there are so many sales, and wait for it. If you want to buy and you don't want to pay the full price, wait for the sale, and if you get this on sale, that's great. But it is I think it is a limited edition palette, so I am not sure that it is gonna stay. She always comes out with limited edition, but they usually stay, so I'm honestly not sure. But I honestly really love the eyeshadow palette. I mean it's great. I really love it, and I'm gonna give it a thumbs up because it's so great. So let me know in the comments below whether you have got this eyeshadow palette and whether you have tried it, or you have other palettes from Natasha Denona. Let me know in the comments below, and even let me know whether you prefer this palette or the other palettes from Natasha Denona, or recommend me any really great palette from Natasha Denona, so I'm gonna do my research also and I can buy it, because I mean I love the formulas. So please let me know in the comments below, and also let me know in the comments below which is your favorite bronzy, I mean warm, this kind of palette from any brand, be it any brand, that's not a problem, but do let me know in the comments below. And yeah guys, this was actually all for my review. I mean I have nothing more to say. The price point is great, the eyeshadow palette size is really great. I didn't actually review the face palette and lip balm, but I mean if you have used the cheek palette, I mean it might be very similar because the formula is the same, just it is more bronzy. So I mean I'm really sorry about that, but I just wanted to review this because I was much more interested in this one. So I hope you like this video. Please give a thumbs up because it really helps me. Do comment on my videos guys, because it really helps to come on explore page and much more people can watch my video, share it. I mean do help your girl out, because I mean I really need your help. So do also follow me on Instagram, I need your help there. Anyways guys, this was the look and I honestly really loved it. It was a very simple basic look. Obviously what do you expect me to do it? There was one particular look on her page, I mean that was very pretty, but I mean I mean I really couldn't do that, but I honestly loved it and I really like it. So anyways guys, this was all for today's video. I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.